Good evening, my fellow console gamers. It's been 1 year since I was talking to you about the release of the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. We've seen a lot of software updates. Hardware that was deemed a necessity has now been deemed kind of an add-on that not a lot of people use. But as far as it goes, our main threat still remains from the Taliban of the internet, the elite of our society, the PC elitist. Of course, I don't actually have anything against PC gamers in general. It just so happens that we are all part of the beautiful gaming community, so we all have something in common. But anyways, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Sam Adams here, and tonight we're going to be talking about the state of the union of the new generation of consoles. It's going to be mostly unedited. I'm just going to be kind of rambling, talking about what has happened on both consoles over the past couple of months, being 12 exactly. So let's go ahead and start off with the PlayStation 4. When the PlayStation 4 was released last year, it was at a price point of $400. Obviously, that was one of the selling points as opposed to buying the Xbox One, which was $500 at the time. And so the PlayStation 4 has seen multiple improvements. We've seen improvements with the Live from PlayStation app. We have seen software stability improvements. We've recently seen the 2.01 update that added themes, amongst a few other things. But all in all, the PlayStation world is going fairly well. Unfortunately, the console exclusives are extremely light on the PlayStation 4, in addition to the accessories being extremely expensive. This also applies to the Xbox One, but we'll get to that in a minute. The PlayStation 4 obviously has a little bit of an advantage as even a year later. It has this headphone slot on it, which is comparable to the Xbox 360 controller. And all in all, the improvements that we're going to get it up to par with what Microsoft had, which include the party chat and also the headphone slot, have made it a leading console for 9 months running. I believe it's going on 10 now. But for 9 months running, it has been the #1 leading console in the new generation of consoles, and that is definitely a well-earned title. As far as the Xbox One goes, last year at this time, we were all getting ready for the release. This week was going to be the PlayStation 4. Next week would be the Xbox One. So obviously specs were being compared, launch titles were being compared, what you could get from an Xbox One, what you can get from a PlayStation 4. Of what I hear, the TV version or the TV edition on the Xbox One is being used avidly, especially from people that work for Microsoft that I follow on Twitter. That is my source for that information. But all in all, it seems like the Xbox One has not had many problems. It is especially shining in the console exclusives because it is boasting Halo 5 coming out next year. The Halo Master Chief Collection is coming out this week. Sunset Overdrive came out and it turned out to be a pretty good looking game. And obviously it's getting that DLC first from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare that everyone is so looking forward to. So the bundles were actually just dropped to $350 to compete with the PlayStation 4. Like I said, that has been having 9 months of solid sales and wins. Or in other words, PlayStation 4 has been winning sales for 9 months, and now the Xbox One is $350 for the Assassin's Creed Unity bundle, the Sunset Overdrive bundle, and the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare regular 500GB bundle. So you can get one of these for $350 now, and of course the Kinect has all but been thrown out entirely. Pretty much the hardware that they said was going to be the next big thing in gaming is now being used on Fantasia that came out last week, and that's about it. So, as far as hardware goes, it is still extremely expensive. You can buy an additional Kinect for, I think it's $100. Controllers are still expensive. That's one of the things that I was hoping would be changed a year from release. I was hoping to be paying about $30 for a DualShock 4. But, of course, I'm going to hear it in the comments about how hardware is a lot more expensive to make than it is to buy. So, all in all, what am I saying from both consoles? Basically, at this point, of course, this is a personal opinion. I think that this year, the Xbox One had a better catalog of games. The PlayStation 4 won on the hardware side of things just because it was a lot more stable. But, that being said, next year I think PlayStation 4 might pull it off with the games, especially since the release of Uncharted 4, amongst other infamous projects. The PlayStation Plus lineup is looking promising, especially in January, since we get Infamous First Light, which is the DLC quote-unquote, for Infamous Second Son. The PlayStation Plus subscription is turning out to be a really, really good paying subscription. In other words, it pays off when you buy it. And then the Xbox Live, it tends to lack as far as games with gold goes. but you do tend to get things from time to time that are worth getting. Most of these tend to show up on the Xbox 360, but hopefully the Xbox One will keep up. So all in all, this has been a very quick State of the Union of both consoles. Personally, like I said, I think that the PlayStation 4 won the hardware for this year, and then the Xbox One won the games of this year, especially with the release of the Halo Master Chief Collection and the other console exclusives, but we will see how it goes next year. So there you guys have it. That has been my 5-minute breakdown of the first year of the new generation of consoles. If you like this video, please leave me a like down below. Comment which system you have, if any, and also which one you think has won the past year and why. And if you get a minute or two, head over to my channel and check out some of my other content. I post a lot of videos and I try extremely hard to bring you guys really high quality content. So I really appreciate it when you guys check that out. And if you like what you see, you might want to consider subscribing or sharing some of the videos. As always, thank each and every one of you for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.